In this video, we're going to talk about the discriminant. The discriminant is the part of the quadratic formula that is under the radical sign or the square root, b squared minus 4ac. The discriminant determines the number and type of solutions, not what the solutions actually are, but whether there are two solutions, one solution, or no real solutions and two imaginary solutions. So if that part that's under the square root is positive, then that means we get two solutions. If it's equal to 0, then we get one solution. Because taking the square root of 0 is 0, so when we do the plus or minus 0, that's the same thing. And then if it's less than 0 or if it's negative, then that means that we have imaginary solutions because we are taking the square root of a negative number. So what we're going to do is calculate the discriminant, and in order to do that, we're going to calculate our b squared minus 4 times a times c. So b for this is 4, a is 3, and c is negative 5. 4 squared is 16. And then we have 4 times 3 times negative 5, and that is subtracted. So what's going to happen here is that this minus negative is going to change to plus. 4 times 3 times 5 is 60. 60 plus 16 is 76. So that's the value of our discriminant. That means that in the larger quadratic equation, we would be taking the square root of 76. And so what's going to happen is when we look at this table, 76 is greater than 0, so it's going to fall into this first row, which means that we have two solutions. And they are unequal real solutions, which means that there are two different numbers, unlike the second row here where we have what's called the repeated solution. We have two different x-intercepts here. And they are real solutions because they are real numbers, not imaginary numbers. Okay, we're going to do another example here. So first we're going to calculate b squared minus 4ac. So plug in our values. B is negative 8. Again, we want to be careful with squaring that. Minus 4 times 3 times 7. So when we square negative 8, we get positive 64. And 4 times 3 times 7, that's going to be 21 times 4, which is 84. So 64 minus 84, which is negative 20. So on the homework, it's going to be set up like this, where you have to enter what the value of the discriminant is, and then you have this multiple choice question. So my discriminant here is negative. So going back up to my chart, negative means that there's no real solution and two imaginary solutions. So answer choice C is going to be my correct answer. So if my discriminant is positive, I would choose two unequal real solutions. Negative, I would choose two imaginary solutions. If I got 0 when I calculate this, I would choose one real solution. Infinite number of real solutions is not ever going to be chosen for this problem.